We interrupt this regularly scheduled broadcast to bring you this special update.
Update. Your update will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Today we are here with the number 5 candidate on the UP slate, the Green Team, a person who is no stranger to anybody on St. Martin and almost no stranger to any sector on St. Martin.
Yes.
We have Mrs. Josianne Artsen
Yes,
here
thank
with
you.
us. Thank you very much for being here.
I am also very happy to be here.
This is the first time you're contesting an election?
This is the first time I have
Right.
contested elections with other people, meaning
Right.
I have, followed them, but I
Right.
have never been a candidate.
I'm sure a lot of people have asked you in the past.
A lot of people have asked me,
Yeah.
a lot of people. But being married to Albert at that time was difficult to really go and
Yeah.
contest the election when your husband is in the middle of it,
Right.
So,
And he is a whole other political
oh yes, animal.
I know, completely. Right. Now you've decided to run. I mean, last election for 2010, you were on the board of the United
Yes.
People Party. Now you decide to toss your hat into the ring and contest the elections as the 5th candidate, number 5 on the slate.
Yes.
Tell the folks why you decided to run.
Well, sitting in the back seat for too long, sitting in the back seat for too long, and knowing that I have the abilities to do a lot of things, and just watching others do, and you know that if you know what you are able to do, and I decided it's been too long now, Josianne, get up and do what you have to do.
Right.
And
this party, I guess, you've been over the party for a while now, since its inception.
yes, that's why I love this party.
Right.
Because I could have given my little twist to it too.
Exactly.
Other parties exist a little bit too long for me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
once you get in there, it's dead weight because everything exists already.
Exactly.
And the up party is young, and we have a lot of great ideas, and we have a great leader,
Right.
and that's why I'm in this party.
It fits your character.
It fits me totally.
And your relationship with the leader of the party.
Great.
And that relationship with that family, I think, goes way back
Yes,
with you.
yes.
Right?
My entire family is, have a great relationship with the leader.
Right. Now, campaign isn't an easy thing.
No.
Campaign is not an easy thing. But Albert is there. He's going to be on board with you. He said
But
he's going
he's
to be out
supporting
there.
me.
Pushing.
French side.
All right, because we need those French votes.
Oh yes.
Now, everybody knows Josianne Artsen,
That's
I would
right,
think.
yes.
I mean, by now everybody knows who you are. But your background specifically in
In education and
primarily,
in
right?
leadership.
Right. Are these the qualities you think you could bring to
Definitely.
Parliament?
Everything turns around education.
That's right.
No matter what you do, no matter what ministry it is,
Mhm.
everything turns around education.
Right.
So I think I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Now, is education going to be a central message in the election? Because we know there's a lot of issues
Well,
affecting St. Martin.
Yes, it will not
So-
only be the central issue,
Right.
but it will be a lot of issues regarding education.
Mhm.
I am particularly concerned about the welfare of the elderly. That really touches me a lot when I hear the stories of all the people that I visit, and I just can't believe we're in this situation. I have a lot of issues where the youth's concerned, unemployment. There's so much that needs to be done in St. Martin, especially in the areas of economics also, because we can only think of tourism. We have to do other things. And I think that education can solve that problem too, where we can, I believe in small business, we put it like that.
Right.
I see big countries are living from the small business. You go to Europe, any place, small business is the thing.
Right.
So I think if we can get our youth to become entrepreneurs, let them get the idea that they can do it too. They can own a store in Front Street, they can own a store in Back Street, they can own a store anywhere.
Right.
But you have to try. And I think that education, especially vocational education, will be the answer to that. But we have to actually change how it works right now.
And you're also, which I forgot to mention at the top of the interview, our Minister Plenipotentiary. You're Deputy Minister Plenipotentiary, but you're a minister nonetheless.
Yes.
Now, you've seen you in the media and the newspaper stuff with St. Martin students a lot in Holland and stuff. Have they had those discussions with you about coming home and setting up business and stuff like that?
Actually, the students who are in Holland have a lot of concerns about coming home because of, we have 11% unemployment. They don't know how to really make that step because they also work for euros.
Exactly.
You know, they don't want to go a step backward either. Some of them have lived up there for 15 years, 10 years. You know, when you talk to them, they said, but I don't know how to do that because my St. Martin doesn't pay. You know, so we have to think about how we can bring some of our brilliant students back.
Right. And set up incentives for them to come home.
Set up incentives. You know, if it's only to pay their way back with all the furniture and everything that they have gained over the years, but they need help.
Right. And how are they doing? I mean, you're in constant contact with them. How are students doing in Holland?
I'm speaking now of the students who have just arrived, those who are there for the 2, 3, 4 years. I find the biggest problem that our students have when they arrive is how to budget. So this is something that parents have to take into account, that 2 or 3 years even before they start to, if they're thinking of going abroad, parents have to get involved because you can't just send your child to Holland, you know? You can't just send your child to the United States. They have to know how to cook. They have to know how to spend money because, you know, we have students who come up with 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 12,000, 13,000 euros in their pocket.
Yeah.
And they spend it off in 2 months.
Wow.
Because they don't know the value of money. They can open an account, 2 years before they go up, and parents have to get involved.
Okay, now your community work, for those who may not know, I mean, you've been involved in so many things, you've received a lot of awards. Maybe you could remind some of our viewers and listeners of some of these community, how you've impacted our community. You was at USM, you know.
Yes, I would like to say that my greatest time period was changing the MAC system.
The MAC system?
The MAC system.
How maybe remind us.
Because, the MAC changed its system from Dutch to English, and it was one of the first schools that did that and did it very nicely.
Right.
Luckily, I had the qualifications to do it because curriculum development allows you to write programs for schools. Okay, so that was one of my background, and also educational leadership. And it is quite a task to write new curricula for schools. And we were able to do that. And I had a fantastic staff. These people would work overtime and never ask a question, because everybody was so involved. And I think that the best way to do these things is to lead by example. I was involved, they were involved. And there was never a day that I could, we couldn't achieve. We achieved so much in that school. And I even think that the FBE program that we are now promoting, we just had to take an example of the MAC. We didn't need to go there. Because,
we had a blueprint.
We had a blueprint, and it's a pity. But that too, caused a lot of burnout in teachers because there was too much innovation. Too much innovation at the same time. So it's time now to really check out how that is working and if it is worth continuing. Then we also, I also had a great time at the university. I have a strong back, so I can take a lot of blows.
That was an adventure.
That was great. But I also believe that you can't have a country without a university. We need to have our own university, whether we take it over or but universities are the spaces that build people, your capacity.
That's right.
So you can't be a country and not have your own university. Because you know what your country needs. Therefore, the university should really be linked to the country. And I hope that will happen.
Our university,
yes.
Still have a long way to go.
A long way to go, but with government's help, it can go faster.
Right.
You know.
Now
Also, my elderly foundation, the Helping Hands.
Helping
I
Hands.
just love the Helping Hands. The Helping Hands, we offer transportation to all the elderly that are not able to, you know, get to certain places, and it's amazing, you know.
Why do you think, in your opinion, the elderly is so? Sometimes I see that they're so still neglected.
Yes.
There's so much
These
services
people are the
still
pillars
not
of the
there.
community.
Exactly.
They
They
have
built
worked
us.
too hard, you know, to be given 500 or 600 guilders. You know, when you hear the stories, tears come to my eyes, because when somebody tells you, you know, I can't. Sometimes I don't have food to eat. You know, so I'm also busy with another project with a business owner. Whose name I will not mention right now,
Right.
but who has planned, because of these situations that you encounter when you are visiting the elderly, you know. So she has come forward and said, okay, let me help.
Right.
We're gonna feed them.
Right. Nice.
So that's coming soon.
But I guess it shouldn't take that, right? It should take some kind of a more structured approach
Yes,
from government too.
I really
And this
think
is one
that
of
the elderly is too neglected.
Right.
Too neglected. Some people have told me that they used to get maybe 650 guilders, so they took the 50 away. Okay, you know what 50 guilders means? That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it is. For
And-
elderly.
Yeah. So we really have to do a in-depth study how we're going to handle this, because this cannot go on.
Okay. The UP. We mentioned earlier it's always it seems like a good fit for you and the leader. You're close with the leader. You have a good relationship with the leader.
Yes.
Right. Why do you believe that this party would be the best choice for St. Martin at this point in time?
Because we have a vision for the country. And if you have followed our leader, he has been active and making things happen. Employment for the people. He's always thinking about that. How are we going to employ the people? And he's always creating some big project
Right.
that people can, you know, benefit from. So I think that is important. I've seen other parties and I've not seen anything coming forth from them.
Right.
So I think we are in the right place. I know.
Yeah, you know. We're
Yes.
certain.
Yes, I know.
Are you looking forward to serving in Parliament?
I can serve anywhere.
What do you think?
I'm
of
looking forward to serve anywhere where I can, you know, serve St. Martin.
All right. Now, if someone who, you know, I'm sure you're approachable on the campaign trail, people will come up to you, speak to you at any time. You know, some people may come to you and ask you, you know, Josie, why should I vote for you? I know you, I like you, but it doesn't mean I want to vote for you.
I
But
care
why should
about
I
you.
vote for you?
I care about you.
Is that your slogan?
That's my slogan.
All
I
right.
care about people. I care about St. Martin. I care. And I think that caring has to happen because it's been dormant for too long. We have been building a lot of things, but we forget the people. The people are important.
Right.
Any politician that doesn't care about people is in trouble.
Right. That's true.
Is in trouble.
There's a lot of people saying that politics nowadays are so destructive. You know, people, it's not at all.
They haven't seen the good ones yet.
Yeah.
And I'm coming.
Are you ready for that?
I'm ready.
You can handle all of that.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now, your general message to the people going into this campaign season.
My general message is Josianne cares about you. And when I say I care about your situation, I care about your health, I care about what you do, whether you're employed or not, I care. And I also started a leadership foundation, and I think that's very interesting for the people because effective leadership in a country is important. Okay? No matter what position you are in, if you don't have leadership, you know,
Yeah, you're lost.
especially, you know, we can go in different sectors, you know, and we are going to provide that leadership that people are so necessarily needing.
What's the name of the foundation?
Leaders for a brighter future.
Leaders for a Brighter Future, and it's up and operational.
It's up and operational. This year, the foundation is presenting me, and maybe the next time around we'll present another person. But we are going to prepare leaders for the country.
Well, we're speaking with the number 5 candidate on the UP slate. This is Mrs. Josianne Artsen. Thank you very much for being here, and good luck on the campaign trail. And good luck with everything else. You seem like you're doing everything. Everything else that you're doing. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Tune in to Update at 12:15 on Mondays and 5 p.m. on Wednesdays on SOS Radio, and on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. on 102.7 FM.